What's up, guys? Krypticon Vlogsman here, back at it with another video. Um, it's been a while since I've done a life update, so here I go. My life has been nothing but a train wreck for the last couple of years, and I've hidden a lot from you guys, and that's wrong with me. It's not fair at all. I've gone through a lot, been through a lot I've kept from you guys, because you guys have seen kind of the better parts. You guys seen the singing, you heard me talk about COVID. So from that point and now, let's talk about that. Let's touch up on that point. At that time, I was living in Harlan. I was living with a family member and a friend, and I had just had my accident less than maybe 4 or 5 months before that, maybe less than 2 months before that. So I was in a knee immobilizer. January 8th of 2020, I was hit on my moped, and I went to the hospital in Parkview in Fort Wayne. Those of you who don't know, I do live in Indiana. I don't really talk about where I live for a reason, but I do live in Indiana. I do live in Fort Wayne. Well, at the time I wasn't living in Fort Wayne. I was living in a place called Angola, Indiana, which is a small town. I grew up there and was raised around there. I've had a run with addiction, a big one. Started out with drinking weed, and then it turned to methamphetamine after I was 18, almost 19. No, I was 19. I think. Yeah, no, I was 19. And things got worse, got bad. Due to that drug, I lost a lot of things, but it wasn't just a drug, it was also me. I was okay with that lifestyle. I was fine with that lifestyle. I spent a lot of money on meth. I probably spent a couple grand on it. But that was dumb, that was stupid. I don't know if a lot of you are going through addiction. Everyone has their addictions, and it's rough, it's hard. So I hope that those out here that hear this message understand it and know that I know your struggle. I've been there. I understand it 100% and fully. But yeah, hey, look at this. I finally have a goatee now. I trimmed up everything, and I look so much better. I go back to being myself. Life's been hard. I've lost a lot. I spent a lot of money on stupid stuff. I had a couple cars, drugs. I did some illegal stuff that I really shouldn't have, and I learned from it. I really went far away from God, how I talked about God and everything, and God bless everything. I went far from God because I was afraid to go to church. I was afraid of what people would know about me, and I was dealing with a lot of relationships type stuff, and I just went through a lot in a short period of time, and I was stressed, I struggled, I didn't understand if anybody knew what I was really going through, and shit was rough. So, over the last 2 years, things have been hard. I've been on meth for 2 years. I'm not on it anymore. I've been sober the past 2.5 months, and I plan to keep it that way. I plan to keep my sobriety. I love my sobriety. I love myself being sober. I love who I am. I'm a happy person. I started meth from a guy that was not a great person, and he just took advantage of me and really messed with my life. And unbeknownst to me, my whole family was pretty much on it, and didn't know, and I found out. And instead of helping me stay sober, they didn't. They were also doing it too, and it's just really fucked up shit. My sister's now in not a rehab, a transitional living house, and I'm so proud of her. And I told her, I can do this on my own. I don't need to go to a halfway house or whatever, and I did it. I did it like I told everyone I could. Been through a lot of relationships. I spent 43 days in jail for domestic battery. My ex fucked with my head, really hurt me. This abuse was all get out, and I was raised not to lay your hands on a woman. And she tried, never once struck her, never once hit her. But I pushed her off me a couple times, and that day that it happened, I pushed her off me, and like during the altercation, like she got scratched up and stuff. Like I was trying my hardest and long the other times. Like if I scratched her, I must have done it when I didn't know it. But I left at that point in time. I packed my stuff and I just ran out the trailer, and she called the cops on me. At that time, I didn't get arrested for it. I got arrested on a warrant out of Steuben County for failure to appear. I got released 4 days after that. Came home, and there's another dude there. Another dude, I'll tell you this, there's nothing more shocking than coming home to someone, and there's another guy in the trailer. And he left shortly after that. I'll tell you that. He left shortly after that, and things just went downhill. She lied to me, told me that, oh, hey, we're not in a relationship, so I can do whatever I want. I can mess around, whatever else, and told me after the month I'm in. So, and then like she made me think that her and I were together. So I went to the night with a friend of mine, and her and I, yeah. And the next day, whenever she wanted to talk, and my ex-brother-in-law, he was there. She was telling him about our relationship, I guess. Telling him that her and I were still working on things, and we were still together, and I just kind of had that momentary, oh shit, I didn't know, and I felt like shit. She didn't tell me, she made me feel like crap. And now she's pregnant. She's 4 months pregnant, and I'm going to be the father of a child, and I am the father, not just be the father, I am the father, and her and I aren't together anymore, and I'm with someone that is my whole world, and things have been rough, and we've argued and fought. Life is rough, life ain't fair. You know what, I'm learning to cope with it. Music has helped me a lot. Having positive people you can go to about things that are going on in your life, it's a big, big thing. You gotta have those people. Sorry. You gotta have a good support system. Drugs are not fun. I mean, it seems like it, but they're really not, and that was a big, big one, and a big problem in my life. And it's 12 o'clock at night, and I'm making this video for you guys. I hope life is great for you guys. I hope that you guys, are doing good, and I hope that you guys actually view this and actually watch it, and actually watch the whole thing. Don't be afraid of anything, If you set your mind to, you can do anything. And to those that are teenagers, I'll tell you this. I wish that I was like 15, 16, I had a job, because I would be somewhere else. There's people that are my age that have houses, apartments, and stuff, and I don't have any of that. I've gone down the wrong path, and I will never, never, ever, ever do the things that I did before, ever again. I'm a happy person, and I learned from my mistakes, and I hope that you guys learn from yours. And I hope that you guys do something positive with your life. Positive change is good change. Your mindset affects everything. If you have a negative mindset, it's going to be negative Nelly all the time. Things are going to go negative. They're going to be bad. But if you have a positive mindset and a positive attitude toward things, and wake up in the morning and say, hey, today's going to be a good day, and carry out that good mood and not let anything affect you, things will be better, things will be great. Yeah, there is some struggles today, and there are some things that you can't control, but at the end of the day, you are your own happiness. It's not what's inside here that makes you happy, it's what's inside here. It's in your heart, in your soul. Sometimes not letting yourself get in depressive moods really, really helps. Like, I've had a run of depression. It affected my mood a lot, and it was like I was in a whole interlude, and I was just on repeat, and things were so bad, and I was just prolonging, trying to change my life and change the good things and positive things. you know, and now I'm doing something for me, and I'm gonna be happy either way. I'm gonna be happy because of me, not because someone else is trying to make me happy. Nobody should make you happy. You should be happy because you're happy, not because someone else is trying to make you happy. So I hear that word in relationships a lot, that she makes me happy or he makes me happy. No. Happiness, true happiness comes from you. That person, the happiness that comes from them, the feeling of love. The happiness you feel is a good thing. And hold on to it. Nobody's perfect. But don't get yourself in a relationship that is a negative one. If two people are bad for each other, there's a reason. If you find that things are getting physical in your relationship and things are not going well, I mean, every relationship has arguments, but physical altercations are not good. Walk away. Be done. End it. Because it'll just get worse. And I'm so glad that I left my ex, because things were bad, and she keeps telling me, you know, I miss you, and I do miss her, but you know what? I'm not going to go back to it. I don't find an abusive relationship like that something that is good for me. So, at the end of the day, I'm with someone that makes me happy. Not just makes me happy, but inside of me, I love her. And it's a soul happy. She makes my soul happy. And that word make is actually not a very good word. It's, I don't know. But I love her. And being separated from her really hurts right now, but I have to for right now, you know, just for a night. Love yourself before you can love anyone else. And I love myself. I do. I love myself. You know, that's why I dress the way I do. That's why I do my hair. I love myself, and I like the way I look. So I'm going to be happy with me. Be happy with you. That's all I really have. Like, subscribe, and comment below, honestly. Let me hear your comments. Let me know what you're going through. And I'll talk about it. You got some struggles, I got some advice. I got some good advice. And we need some motivation, I got you. So let me know. Krypticon blog some more out.